Hey everybody, welcome back to another review and the first video in my new channel, Melodic Bass Kingdom. Today we're going to take a look at the newest Ophelia Advent album. It is Ophelia Advent Volume 8. It is the longest at 12 tracks and also one of the best in my opinion in terms of quality and diversity of the artists presented here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take a look at each one of the 12 tracks, give my opinion on each one, and then overall talk about what my thoughts on the final album are. So anyways, without furthering the ado any further, let's go take a look at the first release of the album. So our first release is Fall From Grace from drummer and Onira or Onira. And sorry, I'm going to be mispronouncing a lot of these names, so bear with me. But Fall From Grace is a great song. It is a really amazing drum and bass song. And we've seen drummer before in the previous Advent release, which was Advent Drum and Bass back in, I think, September. And I have to say that I really enjoyed drummer's song Escape in that album. And I've had it on repeat, so I was really excited to see him release once again into the Ophelia Advent series. And I would love to see him release more drum and bass songs on the label. But I gotta say, this song is really good. It's similar to the last one. I feel like it has a lot of the same melodic qualities as that one. I think it is really fun and really interesting. Onira's voice has an interesting layer to it, and I feel like this one is much more cinematic than Escape. It has a lot of lovely things to it, and I would love to keep listening to it because I've really enjoyed it, and it was one of the ones that I like the most out of the album. Now, the second one is Batida Bass, and I gotta say this one is ranking in the top 3 songs of the album. This one is just amazing. It is by Masayoshi Limori, and we've seen him before in places like on Kids, Cage Script album. He had a collaboration with him, and this one is just so creative, so fun, and so unique. It is a very interesting bass song that does a lot of great things. I feel like it has a lot of really interesting, unique instruments into it. It has like some strange chanting on the background, and I just loved it. I've been having it repeated. It's just so good. I liked it, and it makes me want to look into more of Masayoshi Limori's discography. The third song on the album is For Charles by Angel, and I gotta say that this one is my favorite out of all of them. This one is just amazing, and with these 3 songs, it was a really amazing start to the album. But this one is just so chill, so unique. It has a lot of amazing things going on here. I like the more relaxing turn that it had after Batida Bass. I feel like this one is just so interesting and just really lovely to listen to. And it has a lot of amazing electronic elements. And I just loved it. I think it is a great song, and it's definitely my favorite of all the songs on the album. Now we have Malware, which is a more science fiction-y song with more of like synthwave elements, and it is by Scum. And I've listened to several of Scum's songs before. For example, his collaborations with Fool on Monster Cat. I feel like they're really good, and this one is no exception. I feel like this one is just really fun, really interesting, and it adds a really nice touch to the diversity of Ophelia Records, with these, especially with these Advent albums that they have been releasing. Now this one, oh my god, this song is so good. Letting Go by Soar, I just loved it. I feel like this one has a lot of amazing elements to it. It's kind of like a more melodic bass song with a lot of interesting elements. It reminds me of Porter Robinson stuff, and it has a lot of amazing things. And I've actually listened to Soar before. I think he was in Adventure Club, his album. They released a song together, and this one has like some of that similar like melodic, soft, and amazing feeling to it, and I just loved it. Letting Go is definitely one of my favorites of Volume 8, and I would just love to listen to it more because it is just really, really cool. The next one is also a really nice and interesting and fun song. It is Homologation Rules by Millennial Trash, and I've listened to him before. Millennial Trash has released a lot of color-based songs. He has released, I think, in Rushdown Records. He's more of that part of the scene, but I loved seeing this song here. It is less melodic and more heavy, and it has a lot of like playfulness to it. It's just a really fun song to listen to and very unique. I liked it, and I would love to keep listening to it more because it's like kind of like heavier than the other songs, but it also has like a lot of like interesting elements, like a lot of, like I said before, like a lot of playfulness to it, and that's one of the things that I enjoy the most out of a lot of the like the melodic rhythm, color bass type of music on several other record labels like Rushdown, and I just like this one, and it's really fun. So our next song is Maze by Kydro Harris and Val Casey, and this one is really fun. This one has a lot of more synthwave kind of trance elements to it, and it's just fun. I liked it. I feel like this one had a lot of good things to it, and I really liked it. I think it didn't stand out as much as the other songs, but over listening to the album several times, I think I came to like it a little bit more, and I would love to keep listening to it because I thought it was really interesting. Now the next song is by another well-known artist that I've listened to a lot before. It is Wish You Could Be by Link, and I like Link. I think he's done a lot of amazing things, especially he has some collaborations with Must Die that I've enjoyed so much because they're just so fun. I think think he's an artist that has like faster BPMs, like more of like the bass house kind of style. And Link has such a unique style that I enjoy a lot. And Wish It Could Be is no exception. It's kind of like starts a little bit like ominous. It keeps building up until like the final drops where it's a little bit faster. And it's just a really enjoyable song. I think I really like this one. Now, the next one is arguably the hardest song on the album, like the heaviest. And it is Don't Stop by No Etiquette. And this song has a really heavy drum and bass kind of style that reminds me a little bit of Reaper, like some other artists that I've come to enjoy a lot of over the years. And I really enjoy heavier drum and bass. So this song, I think, was really awesome to work out at the gym and just like listen to it over and over. I think Don't Stop adds like a little bit more of a heavier balance to the album. And yeah, it's just really enjoyable. Now, the next song was a really big surprise because it is by an artist that I've come to love so much over the last year, and his name is Bendel, and the song's name is After Dark. And I've loved Bendel so much because his unique style is just so amazing. He has like, he mixes a lot of different genres in a very futuristic and amazing style, and After Dark is no exception. This one starts really amazing like some of his other songs, but the thing I enjoyed the most was like towards the end, it has a really amazing hardstyle drop that really sets it apart from the other songs, and I just like this one. I feel like Bendel is really starting to become one of my favorite new coming artists, and I would love to keep listening to him more. So if you are watching this, Bendel, please release more music like this one. I feel like it is just amazing and in so many ways. Now, the next song is one that I really enjoyed a lot too. It is called Never Enough by Skylar, and this song is really dreamy and really powerful, and it's just full of emotion. I feel like this one is one of the most emotional and just powerful songs in the album. I feel like this one just has a lot of that soft and feeling that builds up into like heavier drops, and has some really interesting production. I really loved like the bass, how it sounds, and I thought it was really unique. So yeah, I would love to keep checking more out of this artist and her other works because it is just amazing. And yeah, I really liked Never Enough by Skylar. And the final song adds a really interesting balance to Ophelia Advent Volume 8 because it is more like softer, like progressive house song mixed with other genres from other elements. It is called Move Slow by Traveler and Maxwell Payne Stark. And Move Slow, kind of like the title says, it's like a more slower song, really chill, really powerful, really amazing, and I liked it. I feel like this one really fills me with a lot of emotion, and it is a really interesting way to end the album because it's kind of a send-off to all the other genres, and it provides a really interesting balance. It reminds me a little bit like of Gem and Tori's songs, some of the other progressive house artists that we've had on Ophelia Records and off label too. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I think this is a really great way to end the album. So anyways, I really like this one. Like I said before, this is one of the longest Advent albums. I liked it. I think I'm going to give it as a final score a 72 out of 100. I feel like it showcases a really wide variety, and I think it is amazing that they're doing like longer and longer Advent albums each time. And yeah, I would love to keep seeing more of the series, and especially the drum and bass one that was released last year. I think that was my favorite out of them all. And yeah, those are pretty much all my thoughts. So anyways, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. On this channel, I'm going to be releasing a lot more videos related to the world of melodic bass, of other genres, like not limited to it, maybe like more of dubstep, more of other genres like bass house, trance, those kind of things, Ophelia Records, Lost in Dreams, Monster Cat, whatever comes along, I'm going to be releasing some of that stuff. Saying my thoughts on different kinds of genres of music, and yeah, this is something I'm really passionate about, so I'm excited to see what the future holds for this channel. And yeah, this was an amazing, great first video. So yeah, like I said before, if you like this video, please stick along, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything, so see you guys around.